Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're going to do part 2 of the build of the LEGO Friends Amusement Park roller coaster. This is how far we made it in part 1. We have the roller coaster cars, we have a ticket entry booth area, a popcorn popper, a little directory, and all of our minifigures. Check part 1 out if you missed it. There's a link down below. Right now we're moving on to bag number 3. Looks like we're going to begin building the part of the roller coaster. Track area. Not quite sure if it's the entry to the ride or what. They kind of show you a small micro picture of it. It's hard to tell what it is without building it, so that's why we're here. It also shows that we're going to use some of these track pieces. Now these track pieces all came in an unnumbered bag, so they just, on the little diagram where it shows you to open up bag 3, it also is showing you to grab 3 of these tracks. So we'll have those kind of off to the side and ready to go whenever they call for them. So let me tilt this down just a bit so I can kind of build right here where this pile of bricks are. So I think that's going to be easiest for me. Yeah, there we go. That looks good right there. Okay. Because these Friends style little buildings are actually easier to build flat on the table. Usually I like to build with 2 hands where I'm squeezing everything with my thumb and fingers, but I found that the Friends stuff really builds a lot easier like this. So that's why I wanted to clear a spot, because if I was holding it up, you see it's kind of in the top portion of the camera. So that's why I pointed the camera down a bit, because I wanted this on the tabletop. Okay. Enough of that explanation. All right, another black piece here. Another slotted tile. So this is some purple stuff, and then we have a white round tile and a white brick here. I'm gonna put some green, some trans green round tiles on top of those black bricks. Okay, next is piece and a Technic brick. Three of these tiles with the bar on the top. This looks like the queue line for each car of the train. A couple more tiles. Okay, this will go back here. All right, so we have that piece there. Next we have a little Technic axle connector. We'll put this axle with a little toe ball on the end, and then this long axle here, that will go there. So that's the safety rail that prevents people from walking onto the track, and then it raises up, allows people to go in, and then bam, shuts down on them so they can't go through anymore. Alright, we're gonna have this little rocket piece. I'm guessing this is for decoration, because they have this just sitting right there. Alright, so it calls for 2 of these track pieces, and these snap together just like that. And then they will connect. Oops. connect right there. Move this to the side. We have another little sub-assembly to do. Goes there. Another piece here with, let's see, these bricks with the studs on the side. It's actually just one stud on one side. Another plate on top. For green light, we have a lever, and then we have this little printed tile, kind of your standard Lego gauges and dials. And then this non-standard stuff is going to be a sticker. So it's the sticker number 6 here. So we'll get the sticker to this double wide cheese wedge. This piece will get attached over here. So this is, I guess, where the employees that are running the ride can control it all, right there. Now they show this next little track piece being attached right there. All right, move that off to the side. Have another little side sub-build. One by one plate, and this tall 1x1 brick. Now it looks like we have more decoration pieces. It's almost like this theme of the amusement park is space or space exploration. This white plate with these slotted tiles, then we have this trans neon green little vertical wing. That will go there. Move that one to the side. Looks like we're going to build another one. Pretty much identical. It looks like we're building it in a slightly different order though. We didn't put this big piece on first on the other one we just built. Okay, have our Technic plate. Guess that one goes there. So when these line up, you can see it kind of creates this little pattern. Wait a minute. lining up like this. Put this arched brick over the opening. A couple of the corner bricks. Okay, so all of these that we're putting on are more or less helping to interlock these two pieces together. Turn it this way now. Have some brackets, some more of the purple stuff. 2x4 plate. Definitely a bunch of small parts. A lot more than I thought would be in this set. Have a couple of the light pieces. This little bar going across. And we have a sticker. Sticker number 8. This is pretty cool. Kind of simulates the classic space logo for Lego. But instead of a spaceship, it has a roller coaster being shot off into space. So that's pretty cool. We'll slide these extra pieces over and bring the track over here. This one will snap on right here. So you can see when the roller coaster goes through that, it kind of opens up and then you can close it back up. Alright, so that completes bag number 3. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our 4th bag right now. Alright, so I have everything for the 4th bag dumped out. Now, in addition to bag number 4, it also calls for all the remaining track pieces. So I've kind of moved our box out of the way, and I'm kind of moving a lot of this around because it's going to start filling up some space on this tabletop. So the first thing we're going to do is we have these are curved pieces, the ones that we've been using so far, but these are like little hill pieces, so they go kind of ramp up and then they start to flatten out up there. They don't keep ramping up, which is what they really should do to make a decent roller coaster. But this is not a true roller coaster set. It's more of a glorified train. Alright, so that's it for that little piece. So now what I'm going to do is as the track begins to raise up into the air, we have to support it somehow. So that's basically what we're going to start building, is the little support pieces for each raised section. And then you can see we're keeping with the space theme. This little module that I'm building kind of looks like some sort of space module. We do have a camera piece. So this is the little camera that will take pictures when you're riding by on the roller coaster. Okay, there's going to be a flash piece for it as well. So we have this little piece with a black dish piece and a droid arm. So it's going to hold it on. Not quite sure how far this camera has to go down. Showing it down pretty low. I'm going to kind of keep it up high until I figure out where it's actually going to go. Alright, so that's a portion of it. We have another little piece of it to build now. That's our first little piece. Need to do one more just like that. As long as I can find the brick I'm looking for. There it is. Alright. So what we do is we take this piece and put these two pieces under there. And this connects right here onto this portion of the roller coaster. So that's kind of where the camera is. We're just going to take pictures of people riding by. And then they show another one of these little hill pieces snapped on there. Then we're going to take this brick with a couple trans blue panels. Just slide it under there. And attach those panels on the underside of these tracks. So that's going to help support it right there. Okay, we have another little sub build to do. Tile. Where's the tiles? There's the tile. Okay. This piece clips on here. Have a Technic lift arm. Trans yellow stud. A couple Technic bricks with pins on the side. Alright, so this is another space decoration piece. This is going to get sticker number 7. Kind of a sparkly planet looking sticker. So, you can only imagine what planet this is. And this will go right there. Let's see if we can move the roller coaster on the inside. It's getting hard for you to see, but you can see we're kind of building on to that little portion there. Alright, so next is a curved piece up here. I'm gonna move this over. You can kind of see I just added this curved piece right there. Now we're gonna add a support for that. This will go underneath the connection point where these two come together. So making it fairly sturdy as we go all the way around. Okay, this looks like some sort of alien rocks or something, maybe ice, I don't know what it is. We have a lot of this trans light blue color. Along with some a trans green crystal and a trans pink crystal. This will attach right there. So we're going to build another one for the other side. Kind of similar but different. Okay. Now time for another curved piece. It's going to go all the way down here. So, once again with that curved piece, you can see it's all the way back here. You can see our little roller coaster is not very sturdy until we do something about it. Do these bricks on top of this brick. Slide that on the underside of the connection points. There we go. Another curved brick all the way down here. Build another support. So it's going to be slightly different. Looks like it's going to have a big sign on it too. Okay. For that, so this plate, we're going to add some 1x2 plates onto this plate. Sloped brick. All right, I have this big tile piece. It has studs around 3 edges, and we're going to put this enormous sticker on there. It's probably one of the biggest stickers you're ever going to see when it comes to Lego stickers. And the trick is trying to center it the best you can, and then slowly putting it down. So you can see we have this space ship kind of flying around outer space, and guess what it made? It made the shape of a heart over there. Isn't that so cute? Have all of that, and then we have some stars going around, hitting each corner. And this will attach doesn't look centered. There. Guess that's where we'll go with it. This goes all the way back here underneath. Connection point to those rails. Alright. Time for another rail back here. Here's our next little truss piece. Alright. Now our last two little hill pieces. So not only will these go on this, it'll also complete our loop. So I'll slide that one on there. Come over here and pop it on there. So that completes our loop. Move that train out of the way. Saw that coming. These don't have any shear strength, so if you put any pressure on the side, they'll fall right over. So careful with that. And then of course our little camera light's gonna pop off. The set is starting to get on my nerves. Just saying. Goes all the way back here on these connection points. Put all my pieces kind of towards the middle there. Let's see, pop this little light piece that popped off. Alright, next step. We have this brick with the panels. This is kind of how we started. This one goes under here. Alright. Looks like we're going to make a flying disc now. UFO. A little UFO shape. Another little rocket for decoration. That will go there. That rocket kind of spins. And this whole piece will go over here. Alright. So that completes the roller coaster. I have quite a few little extra pieces. Let me scoot all this over. I'm also going to move this back a little bit so you can really get a feel for the size of this thing. It's really not overly too big. It's smaller than your standard Lego train track. It's a smaller gauge, which means that the wheels are closer together. So an actual loop will fit on my desktop. A standard Lego train track actually doesn't fit on my desktop. So starting at the top, let's push this thing down. See, it kind of stops right there. We have this little play feature over there that when the train goes through it, pushes that open. Goes back up here. Just kind of goes around and then you push it down. Stops perfectly right down there. And then you basically have to reset all of the little action features. So then when you go back around, you bust through the door, derail the train. Come back around through there. All right, so how fun is that? Are you entertained? All right, so we're gonna stop this portion here. We are halfway done with the set. We have the little accessory pieces built, ticket booth, and your concessions, and then obviously the roller coaster. What we have left is a couple more rides to be built for the amusement park. So don't forget to check out the next parts. Also check out all my LEGO Friends videos. There's a link down below if you want to check them all out. So you can binge watch all my LEGO Friends stuff. So that's it for this one. We will see you in part number 3.